Hey, young men and young women, Pasco North Stake. This is Sister Sonksen. I'm serving in the Korea Seoul Mission, and I'm just going to go ask some missionaries what it's like to get ready to go to the temple and to come on a mission, and how excited they were about their mission, and just let you know what some real missionaries are saying about going on a mission. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sister Stringham from Orem, Utah, and I've been serving in the Korea Seoul Mission for 16 months. I go home tomorrow. And I think the best way to prepare for your mission and to prepare for the temple is to stay worthy by doing small acts of daily service for those who live closest around you. That's been the biggest lesson of my mission and the best way for me to follow Jesus Christ.
Hi, I'm Sister Smith, and I am just finishing my mission here in Seoul, Korea. And I think that the best way you can prepare for your mission is to never skip on the little things. Reading your scriptures and praying and going to church, and always just coming closer to your Savior. Those are the best things that you can do to prepare for a mission and to go to the temple.
I wish I had studied an instrument, because I think music is required here in Korea, so I feel like if I had learned an instrument, I would be more helpful to the word and the music and all the hymns and everything. So
I would have studied Preach My Gospel harder and would have found ways to apply it into my life before my mission.
I would have liked to tell myself that the mission is for helping you become converted unto the gospel. And it's not about having to baptize tons of people. You can convert yourself and then help others on the way.
Yeah, I would have studied Preach My Gospel chapter 3, lesson 1 to 5, and I should have thought about more deeply.
And are you elders happy you came on a mission?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's the best 2 years till after mission.
Yeah.
Don't reject your missionary call. Before missionary, my home are the missionaries. When I prepare missionary, my home are the missionary call almost every day. Have teaching, have eat lunch together. I want dinner with you. Sometimes I know. But when I meet missionary, I'm so happy.
So I wish I would have never had an idle moment before my mission. Explanation?
Mm-hmm.
Because in the mission you're always busy. You're always like studying and thinking about other people. And when I was back home, I had a lot of idle time to just like do nothing, and it really kind of it just kind of made me tired all the time. I didn't have that much encouragement to like work hard, and I couldn't really feel the Spirit that well as I do right now as a missionary. And so I wish I would have never had an idle moment.
like during the sixth grade and then the first year and a half of junior high, I was a terrible daughter, and there was this one day that my mom took me out on a walk, and my dad did the same thing. They may have planned that, but and we just talked, and then after that it just I knew for sure that my parents loved me, and then it was easy to listen to their advice and to make good decisions, and I'm grateful that they did that.
Good. And you should have listened better to your parents, huh?
Yeah, for sure. The thing,
Hard heads.
I don't even remember anything that I did from the age 6th grade and 7th grade that was worth doing at all. It took me till now to realize my parents are smart. Like that's something that I realized as a missionary. Like, so bad.
My dad would always try to like take me aside and give me like words of wisdom, but it was just like, okay.
Because like when you're in high school, you just want to be like a cool guy, but then you come on a mission, you're like, I want to be a good father, and like that change is so crazy, and it comes like it just comes out of nowhere. It's nuts.
I think before my mission, after I got my mission call, I wish I would have done a better job of researching about the culture and about the people, where the language came from, everything I could really learn about where I was going before I came.
I like that.
And advice for people sitting on the wall, whether they want to go on a mission or don't want to, thinking whether it's for them or not for them. I think just take a step back and realize maybe it's not all about you. And it's going to be about the people that you're with. So just take a step back and think it's not all about you.
And are you both glad you came on mission?
Of course. So glad. Saved my life for sure.
All right, what do you think? Good advice for future missionaries.
I think something that I've thought of during the mission, now that I'm actually doing missionary work, is I wish I would have worked a lot more with missionaries, and not just to like practice teaching or meeting people, but actually helps understand why missionary work is so important.
And learn English.
Yes.
If you're serving in Korea, yeah, English is super important. Help your mother. The third that maybe you can know how do you wash your clothes and how do you wash your dishes and how do you cook. Yeah, it will be
Cooking is important.
I wish that before my mission, I had taken gospel study a little more seriously, because I would understand scriptures better, I think. And I've noticed how much I've changed just from studying the gospel an hour every day. And so if I had gotten that process started a little sooner, it would have been good. It's okay now, but it would have been good.
Wow, hello, 안녕하세요. I'm Sister Inga Preston, originally from Alaska, but now I live in Utah and getting ready to go home. Kind of crazy, but we were just asked to sort of share on what we think would be good to help you prepare to go to the temple and to go in there for the first time. And I think one of the really important things is every day just making a habit and a priority to read the Book of Mormon, or to listen to an uplifting song, or to just small little things every day like that I think can help you have the right kind of spirit and heart that you need to appreciate that experience.
There are a few things that I would tell myself when I was younger. Probably practice cooking and laundry and general house care, especially if you didn't do it a lot. Because I didn't do a lot, but I did a little bit. And it would have helped to be better now with my companions. Right. And I think the other part would just be get to know a lot of people, meet new people. Because if you don't go out of your comfort zone and meet new people, you're going to be very uncomfortable as a missionary. I think one good way to do that is either at school or in clubs, things of that sort. If you go and make a conscious effort, or even at church, make a conscious effort to meet one new person every time and become their best friend, you'll learn just what an impact you can have on other people.
It's true.
That's about it.
I was thinking read PMG. I didn't read PMG before my mission at all. And then listen to my parents. I was not good at that. Like, one thing I noticed just like recently is I use Post-it notes a lot. And when I was in high school and I wasn't very good at school, my dad always told me you should just use Post-it notes and write stuff down, then you can remember stuff. And I do that every day now. And I write stuff on Post-it notes. So I wish I would have listened to my parents more. And I would tell myself, hey, they know what they're talking about. And then the third one, the spirits are talking about it, along with like meeting new people, is go on more dates.
Go on more dates.
That's how you get good at talking to people.
Right. If you never go on a date, you don't know how to get close to somebody. And if you never spend time with friends, it's just going to be really hard to talk to people. And that's 100% of what we do, is talking to people.
First of all,
Oh, it's a video.
this is video.
Hello.
So this is Elder Dygert and Elder Gilmore, and they are our APs, which are Assistant to the President. And they are doing a wonderful job helping in the Korea Soul Mission, and they have some great advice. So I'm going to let them tell you all what they think about going on a mission and preparing for the temple. Okay, here we go. All right.
Hello. Hope you're happy today. Hope you're smiling. Hope you're having the best day ever. We love you. We don't know you. We love you.
And are we catching them at a zone? Not a zone. Youth conference? Youth conferences are the best.
Yeah. Sister Sox, you got any questions for us?
How did you prepare to come on your mission?
How did I prepare, or how would I like to do
Mission
it
prep.
again?
Mission
prep. Okay. That was
Listening
fun.
to my mom. She helped me a lot. Really, though.
Yeah. Well, it was really interesting, but while I was preparing to go on a mission, I'd done a lot of things, and my stake president was still like, I think there's a little bit more that we can do here, and it was really interesting. I'd kind of gone in with a bunch of questions about me. My stake president was he's like, well, so what do you got prepared for me? And I said, well, what can I do? What can I be? What do I need to study? And he kind of looked at me in the eyes and he said, when's the last time you've served anybody? And I think that really hit home. Because the truth of a mission is that it's all about serving others. And I think that's something that changed the course of how I prepared for a mission. And that'd be, I don't know, maybe an invitation for anyone that's looking to serve. It's to go out and begin the process of becoming a representative of Jesus Christ, even without a name tag. And I think that kind of preparation, I don't know, you can't really measure, but you can feel once you enter into the MTC. That's what I'd say. I think that was big. That was big for me.
One of my football coaches always taught me family. Forget about me, I love you. And I think that's powerful. Just focus on other people. If you forget yourself, that's when missionary work is the happiest. And so if you can do it before your mission, it'll just be out that much better.
I completely agree.
So are you elders happy that you've come on mission?
Yeah, best decision ever made.
Oh,
Time flies by. We just went to the airport today, dropping off a missionary that was going home, and crazy how fast time has gone since. It feels like we were there like a week ago. But just coming to the country, but.
Oh, and I think the most surprising thing is I remember hearing stories. My dad had served a mission, and he had these crazy stories, and I remember thinking like I'm not a bad kid. Like what's it gonna do, And there's nothing that I felt has refined me more. There's nothing. I don't know. It's weird to even try to think about who I was before the mission.
And Gilmore says he can't do it.
It's crazy. It's hard.
You'll change into. You'll just be refined. You'll become what God wants you to be.
Right.
And I think that's one of the best things a mission can do is help you become what God knows you can be.
And His hand in the lives around you inspires you to want to be that. Being surrounded by other missionaries that are striving for the same things you are, and the direction that you can feel from your mission president is special. And that interaction it just feels so close to God. And there's nothing quite like that.
Thanks, elders.